you've had a very long break, haven't you, Rich, since the Harrogate game, which must be incredibly frustrating because I imagine after a defeat like that, you just want to get back out there and put things right. What's the last sort of 2-3 weeks been like?
Yeah, it's been a bit strange, to be fair. It's obviously the first game we sort of knew that there's a good chance it could be called off because it was obviously very, very cold. I think on Saturday's game we all really expected it to go ahead. We only found out of a pitch inspection when everyone else did, really. So it was disappointing to get 2 games called off in a row. But on the flip side, I suppose it's given us a bit of chance to work on things that we needed to work on. And it's been a good little break in terms of that we can sort of prepare for this big game coming up on Boxing Day.
Yeah, and I guess on the positive side, it has given you a bit of a break ahead of what's going to be a very busy period.
Yeah, exactly that. We're going to have a busy period. Obviously, now we've got 3 games that are about to be rearranged, all in all. So yeah, we've obviously now the Bradford games has been rearranged for 10th of January as well. There's a big turnaround just after Christmas as well. So I suppose it's nice to get that little break in. As much as you want to work on things, it's sort of mentally and physically, it's a good break to have as well, ready for this busy period.
You mentioned, he's given you a chance to work on things in training. How much of your training is based on the opposition? Because you must spend quite a bit of time preparing, to face the teams that you then not play. Does that make things awkward?
Well, yeah. I mean, both games we prepared mainly on the Thursday and Friday. We look more towards the opposition, so we've done that for both games. But it is what it is. Obviously, you're working towards that, and obviously the Bradford one got called off quite late. So the game before we had a little bit of an heads up early enough, and we could extend the training on the Friday, so we got a bit more working. And then obviously on the Saturday we went to the gym in Bolton, which was a good workout as well. Whereas this one on Saturday we obviously didn't find out until Saturday morning it was off. So the Friday was pure preparation, which is a bit less work in preparation for the game on Saturday. But that being said, obviously you've got extra work and extra preparation for them teams when you next play them, so it's not the worst case.
How big is this game then? Because obviously Hartlepool are right down there with you in the table. This feels like a very crucial game, doesn't it, given the picture of the season at the moment?
Yeah, no, it is. It's a big game. As you said, Hartlepool are just below us in the table, so it's going to be a very important game for both teams, and we obviously will do our prep leading up to the game and obviously give it as best go as we possibly can. We want to go out and win that game. Obviously, being at home, we should have a decent crowd, and with it being Boxing Day, and it's our job to make them obviously go home happy. So we're looking forward to it. Like I said, we've had a couple of weeks break. We've not had a game, so we're all really looking forward to the game.
Mentioned, sending people home happy. It's been a tough 18 months, hasn't it, for Rochdale fans? Given what happened last season and then where you are in the table this year, from a player's perspective, how do you feel about the position you're in and what's happened so far this season? Because I think I spoke to you quite near the start, and you were saying then we've got lots of time to go. We've only played a handful of games. Obviously, we're a little bit further in now, and you're still sort of in that sort of danger area.
Yeah, we're obviously disappointed with where we are in the league. We've shown this season at times that we're more than capable of doing a lot better than we are. So, as it stands, we're disappointed in where we are. But within the group and the staff, we're confident that we can sort of pull ourselves away from that. Obviously, this game on Boxing Day would be the perfect time to start that. Obviously, we've had a good run from Colchester onwards. We had a good little run, and more recently, it's not gone the way that we planned. But as I say, Boxing Day is a great time to sort of start that little turnaround with a lot of games coming up. So, I mean, looking at it from our point of view, as I've just said, we're more than confident that we can come out of this period in a lot better position than we are now. And that's exactly where we're at. Like I said, we're confident that we can do it, and with the help of the supporters, like they have been home and away this season, we like to think that we can do that.
What kind of impacts has Jim made since he's come in, and how have you found playing for him so far?
No, the gaffer's been brilliant, to be fair. He demands the non-negotiables of working hard, which is obviously a given really, but he demands that and makes that well known. he's obviously a very passionate guy, as you can see on and off the pitch, and he's a great man manager. You know, he knows when to speak to people, how to speak to people at certain times, and he's been great for the group, and obviously Chaddy as well is exactly the same. So no, he's been really good, and I think that obviously the fans appreciate what he's sort of done so far. Like I said, we had that good run of form not so long ago. Like I said, more recently he's not been as good as he wanted, but the gaffer's he's been brilliant for everyone at the football club, I think.
How important is it that you put a run together, pretty soon, really, to try and pull yourselves a little bit further clear of danger? Because we all know what it's like when it comes to that sort of final couple of months of the season. You must feel that you've had a bit of a patchy run, and now's the time to really try and start to build some momentum, because you're going to be playing twice a week, basically. Yeah,
as I just said, from Boxing Day, obviously we've got Boxing Day 29, 2nd, then the Saturday, then the Tuesday again, then the Saturday. So there's a lot of games coming up. Christmas period is always a big time of the year for everyone. If you can get through that period, having a good run, then you're obviously in a lot better position than you were at the beginning. So we're no different. We want to start that run come Boxing Day, and as I said, more than anything, we're really looking forward to it. Obviously ready to give us all. It's been a few weeks since we've had a game, since fans have come and watched us, so everyone's going to be looking forward to the game.
What does Christmas look like for you then? Will you be in on Christmas Day?
To be decided, I think. Not too sure as yet. We're but regardless of what Christmas Day looks like training wise, obviously for me it's spending as much time as I possibly can with the family, and the kids love it, and that. So it's I'm really looking forward to Christmas here.
Just one more if I can. I wondered what you made of what Martinez was doing in the penalty shootout in the World Cup final last weekend. Is that something you like to see? Is that something that you try maybe in a shootout? What do you make of it as a fellow keeper?
I think we've all got like different bits and bobs to try and put the penalty taker off. I'll be honest, I was surprised he got away with throwing the ball away so far and not got booked. But some people call it unsportsman and stuff like that. But you sort of got to do what you got to do to win the game, and I sort of rate it, to be fair. He's done what he needs to do for his country to win a World Cup final. I don't think anyone can sort of take that away. So yeah, I've got no problems with it. Like I said, we've all got different ways of trying to put the penalty taker off, and I wouldn't go that far myself, but I've got no issue with what he did.